Good morning, Wildcats. Today is Big Wednesday, March 29th. I'm Caitlin Kent, and welcome to WCTZ News. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The last middle school dance of the year is on Friday from 6 to 8:30 p.m. in the school cafeteria. The theme is New York City Nights. All 7th and 8th graders are invited. Tickets are on sale this week during Power Hour on the patio. Permission slips are necessary to buy a ticket and are available in the front office. We still need volunteers for parent chaperones and donations of small water bottles and individually packaged snacks. Please drop all donations off in the front office. Now for the TV Pro Game Show.
In action. Hello and welcome to the TV Pro Game Show. This week we're reviving an old challenge from last season. We're going to have each team perform a partner dance to the WCTZ theme, and they will be judged, and the person with the lowest score at the end of the day will be voted off. Quiet again for like another 18 seconds. Thank you. Adam, Lucas, are you guys ready? Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Eight, 9, 10.
2, 1.
W, C, T, Lee.
I'm gonna give that
7.
I'm gonna give that an 8.
7.
I'll give it a 4.
Alright, 2, 1.
That's good enough.
Okay, what's the difference between a dab and a whip?
Oh, there's a huge difference.
7.
8.
6.
I am Elena and he is Gianni.
I am Gianni.
Alright, let's go. Best plan.
10.
Rolling. Alright, so can we talk about how Lydia and Hannah,
Oh,
not only did they dab,
Yep.
they did the Macarena,
And then they tripped.
fell right
Like-
right in their bums.
It was rough.
It was a
But
rough
you might
one.
be like, well, Nick and Will, why can't we see it? Well, you see, they took the water bottle that we were using to mark what was inside and outside the frame, flipped it right on there. We can't show that on the announcements. We will get banned. So you'll just have to take our word for it. It was not good.
It was a horrid dance.
They got the lowest score. It was
bad.
yeah. Sorry.
Please, no paparazzi.
And the heat.
You know what happens when things get lit? Fires start. And what happens when there are fires? You get the heat. Which is why we're here today, to bring you the heat. And the heat this weekend, Thoroughly Modern Millie.
But to bring you Thoroughly Modern Millie, an account from somebody firsthand.
It was hilarious. Was it one? Was it really?
Yep.
Yeah, one thinks it was the heat, but one lacks the energy that we have in congratulating the cast of Thoroughly Modern Millie for an absolutely lit, terrific, and hot show.
Shouts out to everybody involved. But Sean, let's get right onto the show. Kendrick Lamar released a single track, but it was practically 4 songs rolled into one.
Yep, better than everything that Drake released in the past week. The greatest rapper in the game, Kendrick Lamar, comes out with The Heart Part 4, in which he takes shots at who? We don't know, because he's that amazing. Kendrick Lamar is the best in the game. Anybody who says otherwise needs to get their mind right, because it was awesome. April 7th, what's gonna happen? He says we have until April 7th.
I felt a little bit threatened when he tossed out that April 7th thing, mainly because I don't know what he's talking about, but it could mean anything. It could mean an album. It could mean he's just going to drop a single emoji tweet. We don't know.
He could be eating an apple on April 7th.
Prepare yourself. We're moving right along. Local.
Local.
Real local. Right across the street local. This weekend, the Air Show.
The Air Show. But the real thing, the heat is not the Air Show. The heat is the practice. Not a game. Practice. This week, the Air Show practices right above your heads at West Shore. The best thing about being here is when the Thunderbirds whiz by 1 by 1 or 2 at a time, and they do that thing where they do that, yeah.
Wildcats, you have a front row seat to a show that generally costs money. I don't know how you could be upset about this, and it's a day where you do nothing but watch planes, because who's gonna learn when there's F-22s just whizzing right by your classroom?
Exactly. If you're upstairs, the room is shaking. If you're in a portable, the whole thing is shaking and earthquaking like a seismic equation. If that's the word for it.
That is not the word.
It's seismic.
And they do loop-de-loops.
They do loop-de-loops. Yes.
But we told you we wouldn't talk about sports anymore, but we can't help ourselves. It's March Madness.
March Madness. At the end of March, the final 4 teams left. And an upset. What was the biggest surprise this weekend for you, Mamoon?
Kentucky and North Carolina. Oh my God, that game. That was just for some reason, it feels like all of the incredibleness in sports is reserved for March Madness. Just 2 nights before, Florida made a miraculous comeback, and then they won a game on a buzzer beater. UNC had nothing different. They just tied up the game with 7 seconds left. They go, yeah, 2 seconds left, we'll drop a game winner.
It was absolutely amazing, but the real heat this weekend for me in college basketball was South Carolina going to their first Final Four. South Carolina beating everybody. South Carolina going all the way. Probably not, but yes, South Carolina. Let's move right along.
I'll just have you know there's a goat on the teleprompter right now for no apparent reason. Moving right along. Our final thing today, Sean. Prom.
Prom!
It's the real heat this week at school, folks. This Saturday, once a year, juniors and seniors have a good time.
Yeah.
It's heat.
Heat. Juniors and seniors. That doesn't mean Sean Humphrey, but that doesn't mean it's not heat.
It is most definitely heat.
Most definitely.
And that concludes today's edition of The Heat. I've been Mamoon Syed.
And I've been Sean Humphrey.
Stay hot.
Stay hot.
Thank you for tuning in to another edition of WCTZ News. This has been Caitlin Kent. Have a great day, Wildcats.